Welcome guys, welcome. Now, in this little video, it's just going to be a little short one. You obviously have seen the name of the video, so I've got a free spreadsheet to dish out to you guys. There'll be a link in the description down below for a kind of email address, a kind of dummy one I've got. Just send that an email, put anything you want in it. If you want to put something funny or something daft in it, go for it. Anything ridiculous that comes through, we'll maybe feature them in a video or something. I'll give it maybe about a week or so, and then what I'll do is I'll just reply to all and I'll just send the sheet out to you. So through the video, the first little part of it, I'll just show you how it looks when I've got it fully populated and how it works, and then what I'll do is I'll dive into the version I'm going to send you, which is blank, it's not got anything in it, and just show you how easy it is to populate 2 or 3 things and it automatically adds everything up for you and how to keep on top of it. I was very glad this week as well to be invited on to the Sorare podcast with Index Hybe, FPL Chef, and You'll Never Walk Alone Blockchain. If you haven't checked that out yet, you're missing out big time. It was a good laugh with the guys. We covered a lot of really good topics. Again, that'll be linked down below. So once you're done with the video, feel free to hop over there, check that out. Make sure you give those guys a follow and a like and all that stuff as well. They put a lot of work into it, and it's a great podcast they've got up and running. There's a full schedule of videos going to go out this week. I'm recording in a batch. This is the first one that I'm recording. So I don't know what the rest of them are all kind of called yet. I've not ironed that out specifically. Got the topics and whatever all drafted out. But anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel, you turn notifications on, you check the Twitters and all that kind of stuff. The Discord channel when I pop this stuff up, just so you can get right onto it as soon as it comes out. Basically, keep yourself ahead of that curve that we're always chasing down. Like, subscribe, share, retweet. If you haven't joined Sorare yet, obviously, and you do want to get involved, the links are down below so you can get your free rare, your free commons, and I've also got a link to Coinbase so you can get some free coin to get yourself up and running. Let's get stuck into it. Now guys, how slick Rick does this look? It is amazing. So we did the quarter one, or the 3-month profit and loss on the channel, and I had a subscriber reach out to me, Arkid. Arkid, thanks a lot, buddy. High five to you. He sent me this. He's just like, listen, your spreadsheet was dog shit, and I've made a better one. Oh, he didn't say that, I'm only joking. But it looks lovely and it's amazing. And then what I did is I actually added a few things in, and I took it to my pal who works with spreadsheets and finance and all that fun stuff. Got him to help me with the programming and the formulas and all that kind of stuff. And it's a live working sheet now, you know. So so it looks amazing, doesn't it? It's got all my deposits on the left. I then get my gallery in the centre. So B and C here is all my deposit history, and I've not made any withdrawals yet, but I'll also put withdrawals in. And then when you're doing that, so I'll do it in another sheet when I'm kind of walking it through. And then what I've just done is all the players and how much ether I spent on them. And then for the average price, now see for this sheet, if you did see the quarter one profit and loss, I just stuck that strictly to the Sorare data average price, okay? But when I was going through this and I was doing it, see, so I was trying to do it manually one at a time and going through it, I was looking at them, and a few of them I use my common sense with, okay? So Lewis Morgan is the one that jumps out at me as a good example from memory when I was doing it. If I can find him here, I'll show you what I've got him as an average. And again, you'll be able to see pretty much everything what I've got here. Most of them are the Sorare data average. Where the hell? Oh, there he's there. So Lewis Morgan's average, if you look at Sorare data, is like, I don't know, I'm going to say 0.07 or something like that. But a big part of that average is really low because people like me bought him really cheap before he hit his form. And then when you look at the form he's in, if he was to auction tomorrow, you know, the kind of price you're looking at is like 0.2. So I've used a little bit of creative license in terms of the Sorare data average pricing, because it is from day 0 to current, and with some of these guys it's not overly accurate, just because quite simply, you know, when players form picks up or somebody becomes better known to the wider audience, those players don't go as cheap anymore. So I've taken that into consideration so that I feel like I've got a much more accurate grasp of the value of my gallery. Okay, so when you do all this and you fill it all in, and I say that, so the average price, I've put that here. You can change that. You can put my valuation, or you can put anything you want in there, but it's what you value the card at now, basically. You can put anything in there you want, and then the total of this ends up being your gallery ether, and then all the maths goes up here, so it all works everything out for you. Lovely jubbly, easy peasy. Okay, right, so if you want one, this is how it will come to you. Okay, now there is also another tab here for trade calculator that our kid made for us. I've not really touched that too much, and it looks like it's just a simple way of keeping track of, I bought Fabio Silva for this and I sold him for that, and you can and then it'll total them up and track that for you. I've not really dived into that tab. If our kid made this on Microsoft Excel, I work on Google, so when he gave it to me, a wee bit the formatting in terms of the size of the logo, some of the placements of some of the things were a wee bit, you know, like the little arrow drop down things was a little bit off. So again, if I'm sending you this, it's a Google Sheet now, and you use it on Excel, when you do convert it, you might notice it goes a wee bit wonky. Feel free to fix it and do what you want with it, okay? But as you can see, all the calculation stuff is all set to 0, okay? So see, for the date, the only thing I couldn't work out how to change is how to change this from being American to British, okay? So we need to do it American style. So you put the month first. So this is October 21st. So we do that, and then look, boom, isn't that cool? And then let's say we put in 100, and then turns into pounds. Lovely. Look, and then you can see that we have, no, we don't have anything there, so it just tells us the deposits. So let's say, so this little bit here, so see row 14, it says Ether balance and then 0, so that's your wallet, okay? So if you have a wallet balance, this is just this one little box, F14 is where you would put your wallet balance, okay? So let's say we've got 0.33 Ether in there, okay? And you can do that, sorted. And then we've got player 1, and we'll do player 2 and player 3, okay? Player 2 and player 3. And as you can notice, none of these fields will populate out because these values don't work into any of the actual calculations. Then we've got rare, and let's just put unique to kid ourselves on. Cool. And then let's say we've paid for the player 1 rare. Let's just say we've paid for him 0.2. Paid 0.07 for this guy, and then let's say we've paid 1.2 for that guy, okay? The average Ether value, so let's say player 2, let's say he's worth 0.18 now, let's say this guy's worth 0.15, and then let's say the unique is worth 1.8, okay? Just to give you some abstract numbers, and you'll be able to see already on the video all these things are populating out, and you'll be able to see the profit and loss if this was a real kind of thing. So it takes into consideration how much is in our wallet, how much we've spent on the cards, what we suppose the exit price of them can or could be, and how much money we've actually deposited in. What we also have here is a live Ether price, okay? So if I change this here, I'm just going to check on my phone as we speak now the live price of it, okay? So Ether, the price of Ether right now is 295.11, okay? So if I just change that to 295.11, and then watch this, everything will change, all the numbers all updates automatically. Oh, check that out. So obviously we wouldn't be spending £100 to get the amount of Ether required to stack up this you know, this. So let's just say we put in a deposit, and again the order of the dates, so let's say September the 31st. Oh, I did that right. Why did that not work? 09/31. Maybe it won't do it because it's upside down date wise. I don't think there's 31 days in September, is there? Okay, so we'll just do it the normal way again. We'll just add in our October date. And, oh, that's weird. That one little box seems a bit weird. If you get that same problem, let me know. So let's say we'll put in £200 on that day, and let's say £800 on that day, for example, just to give us something to balance about. And then you can see all the numbers totally change automatically, and you can take this all the way down, and there is a little colour coding system on the go. So if it's a higher price, it goes a darker blue, and if it's a smaller price, it's a little light colour. So again, you can just scan through the sheet at a glance. You can see your big hitters, you know, who's cost you the most money, what is in a really valuable position, that kind of thing. And it just all populates automatically, guys. I really, you know, it took me ages to upload mine because I'm at like 106 players or something. But if your gallery's quite new, it's quite young, do this as soon as possible, as soon as I can get the sheet to you anyway. And it just makes things so much easier to keep track of, and you can just, and even if you're not buying anything, you maybe leave it for a week and then you come back and you go, do you know what, wow, Ether's popped up in price. What's that done to my gallery value? Oh wow, check it out, it's went up by this amount. And you know, just it makes all that a bit easier to get your head around and keep a track of. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything, guys. Like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff. Email address down below, hit me up and I'll send it back to you. Thanks a lot, stay out of trouble, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.